When I invested my first $10,000 in self-education, my friend, he's like, what are you looking at? And I'm like, oh, dude, I'm really trying to get this marketing thing down. He says, interesting, but how much did you spend on this? And then I said, $10,000. And he said, dude, that's so dumb. Why did you spend $10,000 on learning marketing like from somebody online? And I tell him, well, this person has a lot of social proof. This person has the authority. They have the results. Why wouldn't I? It's the exact same thing by you going to college and paying $250,000 and getting taught by somebody who's only making $40,000 a year. Guys, it's another weekly live here inside of Cashless ATM for Beginners. This is your host, Paul Alex, founder of merchantautomation.com. All right, so how the CC machine business can make you financially free. With the CC machine business, you guys got to look at it from units, okay? On average, our clients are seeing anywhere between 300 to 500 per credit card terminal. So just do the math here. Let's say if your monthly expenses was around $6,000, or better yet, let's do this, guys. Based on the state that you're in, okay? What is your number? I want to know this. What is your number, guys? How much money would you want to generate off credit card terminals to actually become financially free, meaning that we cover your overhead expenses? Go ahead and drop it down in the comments below, guys. I'm actually going to interact with you guys and go ahead and put that down. Okay, Drake, I see 10K. Kevin, 10K. I'm seeing a trend here. Yesenia, 10K. Linda, 200,000. God damn. That's your monthly expenses? All right, Sarah, 12K. Lee, 10K. Christian, 7K. David, 10K. All right, I see you guys. Okay, guys. So let's do this. I'm going to take my example of my overhead expenses back when I was a cop, okay? It was roughly between 6,000 and 6,500, all right? So at 6,000, if the average terminal was bringing me in 300, that means I would need 20 units at 300 to become financially free. Now, let me ask you this, guys. Is it unreasonable to land 2 locations a month for you guys? Go ahead and comment yes or comment no down in the comments below, guys. 2 accounts per month. That means that you would end the year with 24 accounts. I'm even giving you an extra 4 accounts, guys. So would it be unreasonable to say that you would need to land 2 accounts every month to become financially free? Let's go with that number. I love that, guys. I love that. It's not unreasonable. Exactly. Totally doable. Exactly, guys. And this is where I talk about, as humans, we make business difficult. We hear $6,000. What am I going to have to do for that? Instead of knowing your ABCs, always be cool. It's a thinking game, guys. I'm here to show you how to think. So look at it as units. Take the number that every single one of you guys posted and divide it by 300 on your phone, on your laptop. If you're math whiz, go ahead and do it. But that's the number of units you will need for freedom. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, guys, that's exactly what me and my executives talk about on a weekly basis. We talk about how many units does this company have to sell? How many units does that consultant have to sell and close in order to make such and such, right? Because it gives you an idea of how far you are from financial freedom. And that's the exact strategy that I used when I was in law enforcement. I was already dealing with a very stressful job, guys. I couldn't take running a technical business. And that's why I love simple businesses, because simple businesses are for average people like me. Average people like me that want more in life, guys. So if I can do it, what's stopping you guys? I just gave you the strategies. I just told you the secret that is making people money. So I'm going to go back to the same question that I asked you guys earlier. How many of you guys want to be rich? How many of you guys want to build generational wealth? If you truly want to build generational wealth, if you truly want to be rich, if you truly want to change your life, it starts today. You have to invest in yourself. You have to start reading. You have to start attaining new knowledge that you do not know, because what you don't know is what you don't know. And if you don't know the knowledge to make you successful, guess what? That's called insanity. The definition of insanity means that you do the same thing over and over and over again, and you think you're going to get a different result year after year. How many people in the beginning of the year go and say, "New year, new me," right? And then they drop off right after February. It's happened to me so many years, guys. So many years in my 20s. And then finally, around 28, 29, you know what I said? I said, fuck this. No more. It's either going to happen or it's going to happen. And that's the real conversation I had with myself, guys. I told myself, I keep myself accountable. When I invested in my very first program ever, guys, ever, I invested that first $10,000. I told myself, if I don't make this $10,000 back, it's on me. It's not on anyone else. And I remember when I invested my first $10,000 in self-education, my friend who went to, I think, Stanford, and he was also a detective, he was standing over my shoulder while I was at work. And it was after work. I just stood just to use the computer. And I remember he's like, "What are you looking at?" And I'm like, "Oh, dude, I'm looking at, like, expanding my businesses and marketing. I'm really trying to get this marketing thing down." And even though he's my friend, he says, "Interesting. But how much did you spend on this?" And then I said, $10,000. And he said, "Dude, that's so dumb. Why did you spend $10,000 on learning marketing, like from somebody online?" And I told him, "Well, this person has a lot of social proof. This person has the authority. They have the results. Why wouldn't I?" It's the exact same thing by you going to college and paying $250,000 and getting taught by somebody who's only making $40,000 a year. But nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about that. Nobody goes and says, "You're an idiot for spending that much money because you don't even have a job. The only job that's going to hire you now is McDonald's." In McDonald's, managers are making $120,000 in California. But nobody goes and actually talks about it. Guys, the world is changing nowadays. Where the education system is going to, it's going to the online space. A lot of my friends that have children, they're not keeping them in the public school system anymore because it's not working. People are trying to figure out why people are in debt with bank loans that they cannot even afford. Think about this. The world is changing, guys. All right. So, guys, that is the secret on how you guys can become financially free. Okay. You take the number that you actually guys posted in the comments, divided by 300. That's the average that you can make with these credit card terminals. And then that's how many units you will need to become free. Okay, guys. Hope that helps. Now, guys, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and post your questions. I'm gonna do this for 1 minute, and then I gotta dive into the last lesson because it's gonna be a very, very long day tomorrow. Okay, so Drake, love the name, man. Drake Thomas sounds like a movie star. Okay, hey brother, I had another question. Can the merchant keep their POS system? And the only thing that would change is the credit card processing payment machine. Would it be a plug and play? Now, certain situations, yes. Certain situations, no. I know with Clover, they're a big dog in the block, right? Clover likes to lock their systems down, but there's ways around this. Okay, Drake, you could go ahead and you can actually pay for the POS system if you like. We've done it sometimes with clients where they're like, dude, well, I don't want to pay out of pocket right now. Well, we can take it off your residuals if you like. So we can front you the equipment. And then also you can do a negotiation where they pay for the equipment, but you don't charge them a service fee at all. So they get 100% of the service fee for free every single month. Because with some cash discount programs, there are companies out there that actually do a flat rate. So they'll charge people like $20, $40 sometimes. But at the back end, that's just to make a couple dollars, on a monthly basis from the merchant. So there's different ways you can offer this, and we teach you all that. Okay, I hope that helps. How much money will I need to start? Please answer. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry about that. So Harry, it's a low 5-figure investment. It's going to range in the 5 figures, but we have 3 different offers where you can pick and choose what you want. Okay, and this goes anywhere from done with you to done for you. If you want, I would recommend, because I know I just got a message right now from my team that we only have 2 more slots available. So if any of you guys wanted an informational call that in order to get in this week before the month ends, you're going to have to comment automation, and then we'll go ahead and we'll book you for the informational call if you're interested. And then it sounds financially sound to you. What I was talking about the offers. No, we have 3 offers. It ranges anywhere from done with you to done for you. And the reason why my company has been able to expand to 80 locations, guys, is because of our ISO, our independent sales organization. We are one of the only companies that actually works side by side with ISO. Typically, when you go work with any other company out there in merchant services, and let's say they try to recruit you as an agent to go ahead and fend for yourself, basically, is they will recruit you. They'll give you a very, very, very small percentage, which majority of the time they take away because they are training you. But if you don't have sales experience, if let's say you're a newbie like me, you come from a different industry, you come from a different field, but you want to build residual income, this is going to be the program for you. And the reason why is because of the shortcut to the success, to the win, to your first win. And this is what I tell everybody. At the end of the day, we are here to make you successful. This is the only way we are able to grow. And we already have proven results in different industries. So we know a little bit about making people successful. With that being said, okay, the done with you aspect, we help you everything from going ahead and actually helping you with the contracts, helping you with the sales portion, training you with the approach of how to actually create your offer, everywhere from tech support to customer service to standby phone support, guys. What do I mean by that? Standby phone support means that, let's say, for example, you go to a restaurant and you have a meeting set up. You offer them the actual speaker strategy, which is the cash discount program. They're interested, but there's that one question that you can't answer. Well, guess what? What's the reason why you joined Merchant Automation? Guys, back up. We have your 6. So you could give us a call. We'll go ahead and we'll actually help you. We will walk you through the exact process that's going to help you land that location. Or better yet, we've had it where we've actually closed the deal for our mentees, for our clients. Okay. So we actually help you step win. Okay, guys. Now, we also, all right, which is part of our offers,